Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
Not a game. We talking about practice.
We thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Decide a different league, I'm coming. I'm flat out coming.
It's my quarterback. And if you guys do that, man, it's unfair.
Oh, hello. And welcome once again to another edition of the Sports Report Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan, here to entertain the masses with a cast of thousands. But first, let me go ahead and bring on my co-host for tonight and every week. Then we bring on my man, 7-7. How you doing tonight? What's going on?
Well, I need to take a quick moment as we start off here to take off my cap and have a moment of silence for my fantasy team's win streak. We'll stop at 1. And I would just like to also pay respect to Mark Andrews as he is being cut due to performance because he has scored less points in 2 weeks than Austin Eckler did before he went down in the first quarter last week. Fuck you, Mark Andrews. Fucking drops more balls than a blind man in a glory hole. Like, I don't understand, man.
Dang. Jerry, how you doing? It's good to have you in the stream. Good to have you. Man, I'm there with you on one team. I got a couple of teams. I got a bunch of teams out there. I got a few that's not doing so good. Mark Andrews is on one of my fantasy teams too, and he's one of the reasons why I'm losing this week. So yeah, I'm with you. Fuck you, Mark Andrews. Fuck you. All right, let me go ahead and bring in first my man, Ando. Ando, what's going on with you tonight, brother?
It's amazing.
What's amazing?
Because I was going to say the exact same thing. I have 2 fantasy teams. Mark Andrews is the starting tight end on both.
Oh,
Both leagues, he got me 1.5 points.
yeah, that's what I got too.
So halfway through the Ravens and Browns game, I posted in one in the chat. Hey y'all, I'll take anything from Mark Andrews. Throw me an offer. I would take Caleb Williams as a backup quarterback for Mark Andrews at this point. I would take an injured Austin Eckler over Mark Andrews. I'm going to get more points with his ass sitting on the bench than Mark Andrews being on the bench. No, dude. Fuck you, Mark Andrews.
Fuck you, Mark Andrews.
Fuck you, Mark Andrews.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
He is now on the Jerry Jones list.
Mark Andrews less than
Fuck
I do
you. And
at
then
a
it's going,
strip club meant for me.
and then it's about to get worse because Isaiah Likely's going to be back in a week or so.
Yep.
Fuck you, dude. All right, let me go ahead and bring in my man, Kyle. Kyle, what's going on with you? Welcome back, sir.
Fuck them Texans. They lost.
Hey. Baker fucking Mayfield. Baker fucking Mayfield, man.
Mark Andrews, if this is how you want to be a white guy in the NFL, be Baker Mayfield. And put your nuts on the table and fucking go get that job.
Jury said give it another week. Hold up now. Wait a minute, Jury. Wait a minute.
My buddy Joel.
You're the biggest Ravens hater of all. So we gonna give Mark Andrews another week?
No, she wants to see us lose our minds in another week. That's what she's
Oh, okay.
She
okay.
no, well,
That's how-
she's
saying. That's how I'm
what it
reading
is.
into it.
What it is, she is such a Ravens hater. She wants Mark Andrews in there continuing to suck because then that just makes the Ravens look even worse. And I get your strategy, Jory, and I appreciate it as a fellow hater myself. But fuck Mark Andrews.
Fucking right in the ear. All right.
Who is he? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, let me go ahead and bring in my man, John. John, what's going on, brother? How you doing tonight?
No, I'm all right, man. What's up with it?
John,
Chilling.
John, I just gotta say, I'm sorry, man.
Man, appreciate it, man.
How
You don't know.
how do Vikings let the Falcons look like 2004 Falcons?
They actually did. They
They did.
kicked field goals until the end of the damn game.
Yep.
They shot themselves in the foot just like we did.
Yep.
And our
Oh, shoot.
defense is ailing badly.
Yep.
Oh, shoot. Jury said he's on her team, too.
Oh yeah.
We need to call the show the Mark Andrews Sucks in Fantasy Show. That's just what
Fuck
we
you.
this week.
Fuck, I got another name to add to that list. Fuck you, Mark Andrews, and fuck you, AJ Brown. Fuck you too.
I
Fuck you
Oh,
too.
don't know how the hell, man. You look at the stats the Eagles had. I don't know how the hell they won that game.
It's called five tush pushes with no false starts called on any of them.
They
And
about to
then
get
that
that.
final tush push, who was it? Bolton that had the ball in his hands, and they didn't call it a fumble because forward progress stopped. And you never stop forward progress when Jalen Hurts has the ball. Like, I got a lot to say about that game, but we'll get to it.
Yeah, I was
Best
about to say,
comeback quarterback so far is any
I
of the
saw
Juice
the
and them
turning point in
Colts.
that game, straight up.
And them Colts. We going with Danny Dimes.
Hey, he didn't play. He played bad though.
We
Yo,
going with
I mean,
Danny Dimes.
hold on.
It's
Hold
too
on.
early to tell, but I mean,
But
hey,
Danny Dimes is in a really awesome position. He's got a really awesome running back to take the
Yes.
pressure off him.
Got a good
Right.
offensive line.
yeah,
The Colts are not a poorly run organization like the Giants, so they're not going to push Jonathan Taylor out of town.
Oh.
No.
Don't. Hold on. Don't say that the Colts aren't a poorly run organization. Just because Jim Irsay's dead doesn't mean it doesn't still suck. Now, I will say, I want to talk about this last week and we didn't, but there's pictures of his daughter who's now running the team. Was it Carly? She was on the field. She had a headset and a call sheet on. She was listening to what was going on.
Yeah.
And I respect the hell out of that. She wasn't
Hell
telling
yeah,
anybody
dude.
how to do their job. She was seeing what they were doing so that she knows who's full of shit and who isn't. And I
Yep.
respect the hell out of an owner that does that.
Absolutely.
So but again, let's hold off on how the organization's run for a little bit because they haven't earned that back yet.
And remember, they were the ones that drafted Anthony Richardson.
mhm.
That was Jim Irsay and his bottle of bourbon.
Yep.
That's why I'm angry. Get your receiver.
I mean, but everybody else is hiring you coming out of college. So, bro, why would you run that way? Sorry, watching the game, guys.
You good. Let's
got
go
the
ahead and
middle
get started. Let's go ahead and get started with this week. First off, Ando Mania 43.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be in Saudi.
Don't get me started.
We didn't. Now you were with us this morning, but I didn't get a chance to get your thoughts this morning. What do you think about that move? I think it's a terrible move.
How do I say this without being a WWE hater? WWE at this point is just chasing money. That's all they're doing.
Yep.
I think the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia saw the money that was made from this weekend's fight and thought we need to get into that more. Let's talk to Triple H since we have a hand in the pocket with WWE. And ultimately, I think it was money thrown on excuse me. Money. God damn it. I think it was money thrown on the table that WWE couldn't ignore. London isn't going to outbid Saudi Arabia.
No.
Los Angeles, New York, Miami, none of them are going to outbid Saudi Arabia. About the only two places that WrestleMania is going to have a home at now is going to be Saudi Arabia and Las Vegas. Those are the two places. I think when New Orleans backed out earlier this year, for whatever reason that they backed out, and Vegas said, "Hey, we'll take
Good,
over."
Ando?
Yeah, I'm fighting a bit of a cough. I got a cough drop
Yeah, I feel
at
that.
the moment, but when New Orleans pulled out and Vegas slipped in, I think that was the point when WWE had their cards on the table and said, "Look, we want the best show possible. Let's put it in the biggest venue." And we saw how Vegas 41 did. Now, the problem with taking it to Saudi Arabia is part of what makes WrestleMania so damn awesome is the pageantry. Not just with the men wrestler, but also with the women wrestler.
Well,
We
first of
saw
all,
how
You're not going to see any skin.
no,
from the ladies.
No.
skin.
and
No
part
skin.
of
Mm,
No
No
one.
skin.
part of
There will be no
part
skin.
of the pageantry
Them
that was
rules
awesome
different.
with WrestleMania 36. Part of the pageantry that was awesome with WrestleMania, what was it, 39, was there were women that main evented those WrestleManias, be it they were night one main events. But I
couldn't
think
remember that.
everyone and their mother will say that Bianca and Sasha tore the house down at WrestleMania 36.
Yeah, they
Facts.
did.
You are not going to have a women main event in a Saudi Arabia show. You are not. You're not going to have the attire that Rhea Ripley, that Becky Lynch, that Charlotte
All of them.
Flair, that Tiffany Stratton, because of the way that Saudi Arabia is meant to be. I think you are losing that portion of your fan base, and you got time to get it back, I suppose. And Saudi may do a complete 180 and go, "Oh yeah, sure, we'll go ahead and your women can be the women for this night and this night only," but it's not going to happen. I think everybody in this panel knows Saudi Arabia is going to stick to what their customs are, and I think that destroys the show. Especially now, if it's a Survivor Series or a one-off pay-per-view or Crown Jewel, yeah, that's fine. I mean, let that be your one-off show. But to move WrestleMania to a different, I would have totally put London, Paris, Tokyo, any other culture that allows people to be their own person, and not just people, but men and women together.
Mexico City.
Mexico City would be. They have a partnership with AAA. Let Mexico City run it. But yeah, I'm not happy with the decision. I think Hunter really let people down by letting Saudi and their wallet do the talking and putting WrestleMania in Saudi.
Yeah, I agree too wholeheartedly. And I think it's also going to affect how the women wrestle. Like, for example, Stephanie Foucault, I bet she doesn't do the devil's kiss.
She can't do it.
Yeah.
It would go against everything that Saudi does, and that's like the one move that everybody loves with Stephanie Foucault.
Yep. So I think it's a dumb move.
I don't know if you guys saw the pictures of it during the press conference and then after. Their faces say it all. Like Triple H has a moniker of a smile. That is it. And that is because he is the lead businessman. But you look at Taker. Taker's not going to wrestle at WrestleMania 43. That's 18 months away. He's not going to wrestle at WrestleMania 43. Triple H ain't putting on his trunks and shoes to go wrestle at WrestleMania 43. John Cena said that he's not going to be wrestling at WrestleMania 43, whether he gets put in the Hall of Fame or not. He's not going to Saudi for that event.
You know, Sami Zayn won't.
Nope. Dude, what kind of WrestleMania card are you going to put together that people are going to go, that's the show I want to watch. That's the venue I want to. It's sure you have the bigger venue and you can put up pomp and circumstance. But if you don't have the audience, and who's to say that WrestleMania isn't on Netflix, right? WrestleMania is going to be on the ESPN platform. Plenty of people in the States are already pissed off that WrestlePalooza is going to be on the ESPN. So now you're paying $29.99 for an application, and who's to say that the price doesn't go up between now and Mania 43? You're paying for
Oh,
an
it will.
application. Oh, absolutely. You're paying for an application that people do not want to drop money on for one event a month. And it's going to be one a month because it's going to be March, so you're not going to have football. Baseball, you may have a couple games a month on the ESPN app. College football isn't going on, so people aren't going to be using maybe basketball, but basketball's pushing more towards Peacock and Amazon Prime.
Amazon.
NBC,
So you
Amazon,
want
yeah.
people to pay at a minimum $30 to watch a 2-night event at a venue where people are not letting our wrestlers express themselves the way that they want. This has WrestleMania 2000 written all over it as far as
Yep.
bad publicity and shit. This was not a good show.
I agree.
It's
I
the
do
one place
agree.
where money don't talk.
Yep.
Completely bad move, in my opinion. And I hated seeing those 4 ladies up there looking like that.
Yep.
I hated it. I was shocked to see Liv Morgan up there being
It
injured.
looked like she had
doing
taken
her
like a shitload of marijuana before she went up on that stage. Like
thing? Yep.
her smile
Yep.
was like, I'm not all here right now.
Yep.
It was
All
either
right.
marijuana or Vicodin, one of the two. Like she was.
What's the female version, female equivalent of Viagra? Maybe she was horny as hell.
Damn. Let's go
I'm
ahead and
not
get
saying, dude. I'm not saying. I'm just saying the crazy ones make it real nice and good.
Let's go ahead and get into
Let's
Let's go ahead and break down. Let's go ahead and get into some of these games for week 2 in the NFL. First game I do want to go ahead and talk about, probably the best game of the year, and it's only week 2. We got the Dallas Cowboys versus the New York Giants. Dallas gets the victory 40-37. Kyle, I'm gonna start with you. What did you think about that game?
Fuck Dallas.
Kyle, you don't have to say what everybody on the panel's thinking. It's all good.
The game, it's crazy because it was entertaining. It was a real entertaining game.
Yeah.
But it shows again what I said week 1. Dallas don't have no fucking defense.
Nope.
And the fact that they're signing Jadeveon Clowney
For what?
to patch up the spot that Micah Parsons was going to help you out at.
Yeah, because that's like the time that I had a chance to date a Playboy model, and instead I went with a girl that's not allowed to go out in the daytime.
Damn.
I'll tell you one thing. Yesterday proved what
Damn.
I said
7.
last week.
7.
That fucking
7.
She can't go out in the daytime, dog.
Did y'all see the bullshit that they did during the game, trying to like swap the quarterbacks out and shit like that?
Yeah.
Fucking Dart's not playing no time fucking soon. Russell just threw for 400 plus yards. Man.
450.
He's not coming out there throwing for 320,
450.
450 yards. All that Jackson Dart shit, cool that shit off till next season. Fuck that. They're going to win and lose by Russell Wilson. It's not going to make it.
I'm going to say 2 plays made that game destroyed for the Giants. And I know there are a lot of people that say that the Giants defense lost the game for them. Number 1.
Yeah.
Who the hell throws the ball backwards like Russell Wilson did in overtime?
I didn't get that.
I'm not putting it on.
That pass where he goes pump fakes and then he lets go as it goes behind the line. Like Sierra's husband, you need to stop using your lotion.
No,
okay?
that's Russell Wilson, brother. That's not Sierra's husband.
No, that's Sierra's husband.
She's fucking Russell Wilson's wife. She ain't no fucking Sierra's husband. Fuck
No.
that.
It's Sierra's husband. Sierra's more popular.
Pardon my French.
All them kids he got, he ain't using no lotion.
And then
That
number
woman,
2,
she's not more popular than Russell Wilson, so I'm not running with that narrative.
number 2 obviously was the arm
She had
contest.
2 hit songs. Come on, man.
Look, a 1-2 step was absolutely amazing and foreshadows everything that Russell Wilson did.
But I mean, the game itself was entertaining.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But
You
that
might
was
as
the first play.
we'll probably be
Play on
entertained by the NFC East games because right now the Eagles probably have the best defense among the 4 teams.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, I'm going to take back what I said about Washington last week. I don't think they're winning the division with that shitty ass defense either. Their defense is ass. It's ass.
They still have
I
work
don't
to do,
know.
for sure.
They're
Bay-
bad, but Green Bay look Green Bay's
look like
defense is
world
crazy
beaters
right
last week.
now.
Green Bay looked like they were the best team in the NFC. on
Yep.
Thursday.
But they did the first week too.
They whipped. Washington couldn't do shit on defense.
I don't think it's because let's. I mean, it's Chicago's defense, and Chicago's defense is supposed to be pretty good. And Detroit let them up for 52 points.
52 points, yeah.
But that same Detroit offense only put up 6 against Green Bay. That's got to say something that when you
That's
go
what I was saying. Like,
to 52.
I hate to even give Green Bay and them stinking ass cheeseheads any kind of credit. But I'm gonna call it like I see it.
They're the best team
I'm
in the
still
league.
gonna say fuck the Packers.
Yep.
But their defense look legit.
and
Fuck the Packers.
Washington is dealing with an injury to
Fuck.
Jaden Daniels. I guess it was
Fuck.
reported today that he has a knee injury and he is iffy for his game next week.
Yeah, they say he's day to day if I'm not mistaken.
I would say
Who the backup?
their backup being Marcus Mariota.
Thank you.
Sit him a game and get him healthy.
Thank you.
That's what I would do. Sit him a game. Who does Washington have next week? Give me a second. I'll find out.
Dang.
Washington has the Raiders.
Flag. Penalties killed the Giants. That's true too.
Yep.
That's true too. And
Said,
you know what though? You talked about Jadeveon Clowney earlier. You know, the only thing he's ever done right is that damn call in South Carolina.
the play where he completely demolished the Michigan player.
That's it.
That's like his claim
That's
to
it.
fame.
You take that away from him, he ain't done shit.
Nope.
He ain't done shit.
Yeah, I completely agree.
He ain't done a damn thing.
Nope. But I would say Dallas's offense has found its right rhythm. I think they're now showing that they have some protection for Dak Prescott, which is better than I can say about other teams. But at the same time, that defense is absolutely atrocious, like Kyle was saying. So
I will say this. I did not anticipate their running back from the Broncos to have such a good season thus
Javonte
far.
Williams.
And Javante's been playing very well. He's had 2 touchdowns in the first and a touchdown in this one. Malik Neighbors just played. Malik Neighbors just played out his mind.
Yeah,
That was
Him
insane.
and the other receiver,
Yeah,
Yeah,
him
yeah.
and,
Can't think of his name.
Rondell
Robinson.
Robbie. Okay.
Yep.
Can we give a shout out to Brandon Aubrey, though? I think he's taken Justin Tucker's place as the best kicker in the NFL.
He could have hit that. He could have had that 64-yarder from 80.
Yep. Considering I took on Brandon Aubrey in both of my fantasy leagues this week,
I got him in a
almost
few.
lost because of him. So,
I got him in a few. I
I
just
can't
don't like
argue with
Penny.
that, man. But still,
Nope.
fuck the Cowboys.
Fuck 'em.
might as well say fuck the Falcons too, John. After this week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck 'em.
Yep.
Like I said, they shot themselves in the foot so many times. They could have demolished us.
Yep.
Like they could have blew us out the water.
The fact
But
that they didn't score
granted,
any
our red zone
points,
defense stepped up big time. Don't get me wrong, but
Yep.
like I said, they shot themselves in the foot too.
Damian, go to HR. I'm not playing that shit today.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, we ain't
absolutely
playing
not,
that
bro.
today.
Yeah,
Nope.
no.
We ain't playing that today, sir.
If you would've
I might
said
get you
Joe
political
Burrow,
with that.
If you would have
No.
said Joe Burrow, that was fine, but no.
Yeah, we can't do that. We can't do that. We don't get political on this show. But I do want to go ahead and talk about the game that hit Ando and 7 count hard. The Eagles defeat the Chiefs 20-17. This is the game, but y'all listen up. I think this is the game that might get that damn tush push banned. I mean, because I can see.
Dang.
Okay, let's say Hurts goes back. Here's AJ Brown for a long one down to the 1 or 2 yard line. And then you tush push it in for the touchdown. I get it. I understand it. But you going tush push for first downs.
Yep.
You're about to get that thing banned.
No, I'll let you know what, 7. I'll let you take it first.
Nah, go ahead. I said it this morning. Go ahead.
So here's I
Oh
don't
man.
mind the play. The issue that I have with it is you put the defense at a disadvantage. The defensive disadvantage that they have is you can't use momentum to help another player through the defensive side of the line into the offense. But you're going to okay it for the offensive side. That is my problem with it, is you're not giving – you got to give the defense a chance to counter what the offense is throwing at you. It's not one of those things where, oh, hey, we can line 7 receivers on the line of scrimmage, but you can only have 6 defenders. No, they allow you to match. The offense and the defense can match.
Right.
But when you're using the momentum of a 260-pound tight end and a 240-pound running back to push your quarterback and use that momentum. But on the defensive side of the ball, if you use that as leverage, that's going to be called a flag every time. We just saw that this week in the Colts and the Broncos game, where there was the leverage penalty.
That was a hell of a game, too.
The defense tried to do something to take advantage of the offense. So that's the reason that is my issue with it. Now, if it's a standard quarterback sneak, yeah, I'm totally fine with that. Jalen Hurts has the strength and the conditioning and the wherewithal as a mobile quarterback to make that first down on his own. But to get the advantage of those 2 big guys behind you and your defense unable to match or counter is the problem that I have with the tush push. That and the fact that on 3 of those 5 tush pushes, the offensive line got a head start and nobody was called for a full start flag. That's another issue I have.
I don't want to give the Eagles the satisfaction of banning the tush push. So I'm gonna say to what Ando said. Just give the defense the ability to push guys through again. Let's bring that back. They said it was for safety reasons. Clearly, they don't give a fuck about safety when it's on the offensive side. It's the same shit. Bring it back. Bring it back. Let's see you get a bunch of guys trying to push Chris Jones through that line. Who's going to win that fight? Let's see you get a bunch of guys trying to push TJ Watt through the line. Who's going to win that fight? Like, I mean, that's the answer. Don't give the Eagles the satisfaction. Just give the defense their permission to have a guy. Push a guy through again. Because then it goes back to being balanced.
Could you imagine Nick Bolton and Leo Chanel pushing Chris Jones through that line every single time?
Yeah, exactly. Like that's my point. Just open it back up. Don't give the Eagles the satisfaction. Fuck the Eagles.
Let's talk about 2 things with our Chiefs fans. I mean, especially y'all 2. One, are y'all tired of 87 yet? Y'all aren't tired of 87? Because 87 shows his ass every week. Every week on the sideline.
The one interception is the problem that I have, right? But that could have happened to any other tight end. I'm not going to blame Kelsey. Before that, Kelsey was having a fairly good game.
Yeah.
Would you agree, Evan,
but to me, that was the turning point in the game.
Yeah, it was the turning point in the game. It absolutely
was the turning point in the game.
I am not disagreeing with that in any way, shape, or form.
The main problem with the Chiefs right now, y'all O-line is ass. Y'all quarterback is y'all lead rusher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, can we lay away Jawan Taylor yet? Like, we need to get that motherfucker off the team.
We couldn't give him away if we tacked on some burnt ends to go with him.
People would leave him at the airport and take the burnt ends and leave like Taco Bell taco.
And then
he's the offensive Dan Sorensen. Like, he's got to have like naked pictures of Andy Reid that he's holding over everybody's head.
Whoa.
Or something. Like,
Cheeseburger Andy.
Cheeseburger, that's right. But
I was going to say the one thing that I kept hearing yesterday. Like you said, they're without weapons and they're without this and they're without that. Okay, cool. Rasheen Rice is out. I get it. He's not a Pro Bowler.
Yep.
So I don't know why.
Xavier Worthy's out.
Xavier Worthy's out again. Not a Pro Bowler.
Hollywood Brown.
I say Pro Bowl. I mean not Pro Bowl caliber player. Let me say it this way. I'm not afraid of either one of them. Are they big play threats? Yes. But when it comes to running routes, no, they're not that good. So don't make them out to be that they're this number 1A, number 1B that nobody can stop. They're missing those 2. They still got Juju, who's ass. Can't run route save his ass either. Hollywood Brown has always been ass. Well, they've been without weapons the entire time. Travis Kelce's becoming ass. I love Isaiah Pacheco, but again, that
I
whole
do.
I do too.
line is ass,
He tough, man.
and it's
Hey,
making.
hey, Seven. Hold on, Kyle. Seven, do you get the feeling that Kyle thinks the Chiefs are ass?
No.
I do.
Ass. I don't think the Chiefs are ass. I just think not you two guys, but for Chiefs Nation, who think they are the new era Patriots, take several seats. Take several seats. The exposure.
Oh man.
Enjoy the
No.
exposure for now, and they'll get back to it. Just enjoy the exposure.
Y'all know who I blame. Y'all know who I blame.
Oh, you blame her?
Devil.
You still blaming her?
I still blame her.
Not the
Hey,
devil.
who is her
I
fault?
still blame her, particularly for the downfall of Travis Kelce.
Yes.
Why you gotta blame the white
not,
girl?
not the team
White-
per se, not the team per se, but for the downfall of Travis.
The dude just got old. The dude
Seven?
just got old. He had what, 1,000-yard receiving seasons
Yeah.
in a row?
Yep.
Put up more yards over his career than Tony Gonzalez?
Because Tony
Yeah.
Gonzalez
See
got
what
old.
happens
He
when you
didn't
talk
get
shit about
bad.
Taylor Swift?
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing with Tony Gonzalez.
Tony Gonzalez got old, but he didn't get bad. He
And
went right to the
exactly,
Falcons and
exactly.
was
That's
still
my point.
That's the thing.
productive.
Had he retired after last season, I mean, people would just be like, could he have come back? Did he have anything left? There would have been those questions. We know dude's just got old.
Because I thought, and I said it on Coffee and Sports as well as on this show. I thought he was going to come back focused after the season he had last season and come ready to play.
He
But
got engaged.
but so far in these 2 games, he ain't ready to play.
Travis Kelce has become Hollywood now, man. He makes movies. He's on TV shows.
You got the porn stash.
It's come on. Man. He not thinking. He ain't thinking about football anymore.
I will say he should have retired.
Yeah,
But
Out here
yeah.
eating coochie.
He got old. He got old.
Yeah.
He's already a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
He's got nothing to prove with this season.
Nope.
He did not need to come back for another year.
Yeah, but he also
just
need
didn't-
people to start trashing him for how bad he might start to look.
Kelsey has a better chance of winning a VMA award than the Dynasty again.
I agree.
Do people forget that the Patriots went 10 years without making it to a Super Bowl?
This is true. That's true too. Father Time tackle Kelsey.
Here's
Oh my God, bro.
Yep, there it is. Yeah. See.
I'm done.
No, are we throwing
I'm done.
John, are we throwing John in with timeout with Damien? Are they going to share the same timeout, Sal?
It's up to
I'm writing both of y'all up. I'm writing both of y'all up.
Why is it that white women are the ones that get in trouble with sports players? Like,
It's
Tell
not.
me-
I don't know.
White women.
right?
It's not.
It's not just white
We,
women.
No.
we could throw shade at Kim
It's-
Kardashian. We could. I mean, she made Chris Humphries
Oh,
relevant for
I
all
threw
5
shade at
minutes.
her. I threw shade at her back in the day.
We don't claim her. We don't
Nope,
claim
sure
her.
about don't.
We throw her over there with y'all. We don't claim her.
She over there with y'all.
She's like 80%
I'm gonna-
plastic anyway. Nobody has to claim her except fucking Mattel. Like, at this
Exactly.
point.
No.
Exactly.
Tupperware can claim her. Tupperware can claim her.
Ah!
Travis
If she were in the
Kelce.
rap game, she could keep those raps fresh. But no,
So white friend, no. I drop a line. Amy, go to your fucking room. That's just fucked up. He is way more successful than Ray J.
Willie
Like,
Ray
that's
Jr.?
just disrespectful.
Willie Ray Jr. Damn.
Damn.
That's disrespectful.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
Here's my issue.
We should have gone
my
off the
issue
rails
with-
already.
Here's my issue with Travis Kelce. It's not like, I mean, through 2 games, is 6 receptions on 6 targets for 108 yards, and he has one of the 2 touchdown passes from Mahomes. He's averaging 54 yards a game, and his long has been 37, which is the second longest between Thornton and Brown's 49. Doesn't have any fumbles, and he has 61 yards after catch. You guys are talking shit like Travis isn't putting up the numbers that he's used to putting up because, again, we don't have that offensive fucking line.
Can I just point out something? With all the shit we're talking about Travis Kelce, he has still put up more numbers in 2 games than Mark Andrews probably will the entire fucking season.
Thank you.
And everybody talks about how Mark Andrews is one of the most elite tight ends in the game. What game? Madden?
No, I think Madden lowered his rating down to 78 at this point. I would have at this fucking point.
I mean, how can you not?
John, save me here. What's going on with Travis Kelce?
Man, he already eating that coochie, man. You see the stash? He had to get rid of it.
Stash, man. That's the porn stash.
It's the flavor saver.
He's out here making movies, all right.
That's what the beard
Homemade
was.
ones.
That's what the beard was for, 7. That's why I still have mine.
Oh,
That's why you have yours.
And we've been through this.
Dude, the beard is the flavor saver, right? That's why we have the beards, not the mustaches. The mustaches can go. Look, the porn stashes.
mustache.
No, I'm done with the porn stash.
Damien, I see your post.
She said it had to go, so it went.
Damien, I see your point. I see your post. I ain't putting it up there. You ain't getting me caught up like that. Hell no. You ain't getting me caught up. Hell no.
Hell to the no, to the no.
Did people give too much praise too early to Russell Wilson? Man, not yet.
I mean, he just had a good.
No,
he
too
had
much.
a really good game.
Had a good game.
He had a really good game. That's it.
Let's go ahead and bring it. Let's go ahead and talk about that. The Detroit Lions, Chicago Bears game. This game was full of nothing but absolute domination and pettiness, in my opinion.
What are we being petty?
The Lions are probably pissed about how they got manhandled last week, Paul.
Yep.
Well, but also Ben Johnson. Like,
Dude,
there's that piece of it too. I think it is.
Yeah.
I hope it's not. I hope Dan Campbell
it
was
is.
like, yo, we're just going to kick the shit out of the Bears.
Oh,
Not because of Ben Johnson,
Hold on.
but because it's the fucking Bears.
it wasn't Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell understands that's professional respect.
Yeah.
Those offensive players are pissed because
yeah.
they finally get
Oh,
some
yeah.
consistency and some, and they got him that job, and so they wanted to remind him who got him that job.
Yeah.
Quit playing with your pussy on camera.
Why you got to do that?
Whoa.
Why you
Yo,
got to
she
do?
just got up on my lap, y'all. I'm not going to ignore my cat. Keep talking.
You know how many fucking jokes we could crack right now?
Exactly.
You need to quit playing with your
Fucking
pussy
do
on
it.
camera, bro.
We could go in.
No, Eric's not here.
I'm not going to do it.
Hey,
I'm
hey.
leaving it alone.
I'm gonna
Ando,
fight the
Ando.
urge. I'm gonna fight the urge. I'm gonna fight the urge.
You're gonna make some hearts while you're playing with your pussy? Like, is that?
Bro, stop the hearts, please, God, stop the hearts. You are not Art. You are not Mika from Street Fighter. Stop that shit. Just stop that shit.
All right.
Caleb is trash as I thought he would be. Let the pettiness flow, Detroit. I agree.
His fingernails.
I agree. But to me, they was out there running Ben Johnson sets. That's being petty as hell.
If it's Ben Johnson's set, Ben Johnson should know how to stop it.
That's true.
Ben Johnson should have been like, yo, Dennis Allen, you were a head fucking coach at one point. Stop this shit. I told you how to stop it.
But he was head coach of the team that was looking beyond the results.
What was that?
Ben Johnson didn't do shit with that defense.
No.
Except oversee. Like that's
Fuck you,
the
Damien, by the way.
He's
Damien,
not
you're supposed to be
calling.
in HR. Damien's supposed to be in HR. 7, take care
He's
of my
not-
work, please.
He's not taking care of the. Nah, you're the one that played with your pussy on camera, bro. You're on your own. He's not telling Dennis Allen what to call in defense. That's all on Dennis Allen.
Yeah.
So I'm part of it is on Dennis. Maybe part of that is on Ben Johnson for that reason, for not taking more control of the situation.
Cal, you stupid. They were just trying to show Caleb how to run him. You stupid guy.
Oh my God. Fucking hilarious.
That's hilarious, man.
I like that comment.
But
That's
look,
good.
to me, and I could be wrong. Maybe I'm looking at a situation wrong. I wasn't expecting much from the Bears this season. I was looking more for development and progress than I was
Overall, you'll see it.
the wins and losses.
They got a ton of talent, man, and it's just like they still losing. Like a ton of especially drafted talent.
The Bears.
Because
And they're
this
still
offense,
losing. DeAndre, not Swift, but is that Swift? Yeah.
DeAndre Swift. Yeah.
He's the only thing It's consistent.
Well, to be fair, what's up, Erica? To
What's
be
up, Erica?
fair, Roma Dunze played really
What's
well.
up now?
Roma Dunze played really well in that game. But Rome can only play well enough as Caleb is playing. And when Caleb played like hot garbage in that second half,
Oh my God.
taking sacks.
I mean, he did the same thing in the first game. He played
Yeah.
like garbage. He looked great in the first half, and then he's out here getting just throwing the ball behind the line of scrimmage and
Here's
shit.
the thing that's getting me. I don't mean to interrupt you guys, but here's the thing that's getting me.
Shit.
Your team
Boo. Boo.
won.
Erica.
Your
Boo.
team won. Where are you? That's my thing. Are you at work? You could be out here talking about your team right now.
We could
Right
be.
now.
I would allow you to talk about your team.
Yeah, we'll let you talk about the Falcons. We'll let you talk about them. Kyle Pitts had a couple of good catches last night. We'll let you talk about it.
Yeah.
No,
About fucking
yeah.
time, too.
He did, man.
Kyle Pitts
Mhm.
played the way Mark Andrews should be playing.
Yep.
Kyle
Yep.
Pitts decided to come out
Amen.
of the halfway house. I'm just saying.
Amen. Amen. All right.
That's
let's go
enough,
ahead.
Erica.
Kyle Pitts,
We've
Kyle
had
Pitts
enough.
saw the way Mark
Okay.
Andrews was playing and was like, nah, man, I can't be associated with that white boy no more. Nope, you got to throw me the ball. That's what Kyle Pitts said.
I mean,
All right,
honestly,
give me-
I don't know why they were playing so far off of Kyle Pitts. Like, they
I don't
were just
understand that either.
giving him a 10-yard cushion.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
Motherfucker has been resting for 3 years. Kyle Pitts been
Yeah,
chilling
Kyle
for 3
Pitts should be
years.
ready to
yeah,
play
he should
considering he
be
ain't
fully,
playing.
healthy bones, young bones, all of it. Yeah.
He said he'd been resting for 3 years. Let's talk about the Buccaneers getting that win tonight, 20-19. Kyle, how did they pull off that win tonight, bro?
Baker Mayfield. That's all.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield.
I was going to say, Baker put his nuts on the table.
You know, I had to check the specs and make sure that wasn't Tom Brady out there. I had to make sure. I had to make sure.
Come on now.
Wait, my eyes deceiving me again? Oh, damn. Yeah, it was.
Oh,
it was
man.
good. The game was good. It was a good game. The Texans can hang their hat on their defense. They definitely can hang their hat on their defense. Their O-line is still ass. Do you know, I forgot. I didn't even realize they had Nick Chubb. I saw
Yep.
his name.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. He did okay the first game.
That's Nick Chubb.
He did have a rushing touchdown today as well.
They
That's Nick
gotta.
Chubb.
They have. I want to sit and say for the Texans to get better and to make a splash in their division, they're going to have to run the ball a lot because if he's dropping back the pass the whole game, he's going to get killed.
Real quick, before we go any further, Damien, I do
Vaccine.
want to address that comment that you made that the owners are holding it back. Virginia McCaskey actually passed away in February. So while it is not her blowing up the team, it is the family because the family still owns them. Carry on, boys. I'm sorry.
Well, shout out to John. No, yeah, Bucky Irvin too. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Love Buck Airy.
Baker. Skip probably lost it. Skip is blasting all over the place. His old ropes everywhere. Nasty
It's
old
dust, man. It's dust. He's like 80. Don't give him credit. Ain't no ropes.
He's having a fucking field day right now. Dak and them won. Baker looked good. So no, but
Chiefs
I-
lost.
Perfect.
Like he's all kinds of happy.
yeah, he's
No,
all
the person I want to hear from is Nick Wright. That's what I want to
Professor
hear from.
Snape.
Okay.
Professor Snape.
Yeah, there
Say
you go.
his
There
name
you go.
correct.
I want to hear from Nick Wright. Oh, hold on one second. Hold on. What? The thing that killed us was penalties. Penalties and drops. That's the thing that killed us in that game. We were
And
right
your
there.
roster. Your
You
roster
know.
killed you too.
Oh, the roster trash. The roster trash. It's trash. They looking beyond the results every game. There was a there was a video out with the cheerleaders. They looking beyond the results too.
Oh my God, yes.
Does
They
Chris
looking beyond the
Olave-
results too. How the hell the
Chris Olave
cheerleaders
still
looking
on-
beyond the results?
Is Chris
What the hell?
Olave still on the roster?
Huh?
Is Chris Olave still on the roster?
Yes.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
got some points on fantasy.
I saw a TikTok video. Somebody like did the voiceover. They was like, "Yo, he's constantly getting fucked up playing for them. Like, y'all gotta let him go. Let the man free. Let him free. Set him free." But I don't know. Spencer Rattler is ass, man.
trash.
He's
But he's ass.
Chris Olave, 13 receptions for 108 yards already this season. Like I mean, do you move him so that you can at least get some more picks out of him as you're continuing to build, or do you give?
They got to do something. You got to let him go.
Yep.
I'll move him just for the fact I won't be responsible for the one getting him hung out the dry and get hurt.
I told him they tanking to get Arch.
And that look like they ain't the best idea right now. Why he looking?
Why do you think they're doing it?
Needing some time to grow, man. People put too much hype
Looking
on
past
these
the
kids. He can
results,
play,
Will.
That's true.
but
They ain't looking at this
he-
year's footage of Arch Manning. They're looking at his 3 games he played last year. That's it.
No, I ain't either. I ain't petitioning for that shit. Hell no. He ain't no better than he worse. He worse than Rattler.
You want him to
Old ass motherfucker, 38 years old. In the league.
They
as a
can
rookie.
trade. They can trade Spencer Rattler to the Browns for Shadur Sanders. You can let Shadur start.
I'll take Shadur. I want Shadur in the first place.
Ah, man, I thought y'all should have took him.
I want Shadur in the
That
first
was
place.
perfect for y'all, man.
That would have been great.
Consider what you guys are going through. It's low risk, high reward.
He's used to having a bad O line. Like
Yeah.
he's
Hey,
used
the
to
uniforms
having
are
that
almost
shit.
the same, Seven. The uniforms are almost the same.
Almost Colorado-ish. Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah,
Yeah, almost. Yeah, almost.
Right, yeah. Perfect fit, man. It's just like Caleb Johnson going from Iowa, where they had no offense, to Pittsburgh, where he, for whatever reason, can't get any rushing going. No,
Facts.
Spencer Rattler ain't getting traded for Trevor Lawrence, dude. Jacksonville ain't giving up on Trevor Lawrence.
Another good game. That was a good game yesterday.
That was a good
We got to
game.
talk about that one.
All right, let's go ahead and bring up. Oh yeah, Rattler from Mr. Sunshine Tree Shaw to Miami for Dan Marino. They about to save it. Oh man, that was funny. Let's go ahead and talk about that Cincinnati Bengal Jacksonville Jaguar game. As we're bringing up Sunshine, Joe Burrow.
Hurt. He might be out.
Yeah,
got
3 months.
He's in surgery.
That's effectively the season.
Mhm.
What do you guys do, John? I'll start with you. What do you do if you're a Cincinnati Bengal fan? How do you manage this? How do you cope this?
You take the L. Just let Jake Browning play some damn football. Like I don't know what they can do. Like, we already said they ain't getting Joe Burrow no line.
Nope.
Like let
They-
Jake play. Like
They need to sign some free agent veteran quarterbacks and just have them on standby, because with that line, Jake Browning's only going to last a couple weeks,
Yep.
and then you're going to have to pivot to somebody else. Like
They might as well go get Jameis. Let's go get James. Let's go get the pastor Jameis Wilson.
he can pray for that old line in front of him. He can annoy every last one of them sorry sons of bitches.
Bombs
Bengals
all
flush
up.
the door. Bengals
He-
flush the door.
he could pray for the wall of Jericho to be right in front of that line so they can protect him better, and somehow
And
they're
that
still going
wall
to give
ain't
up
gonna
10
fall.
fucking sacks a game.
That wall
Here's
didn't
my
fall.
philosophy. Here's my philosophy. I saw a meme earlier today, and I couldn't help but laugh at it. You have obesity being a big problem in this country, right? You mean to tell me that you can't find 5 fairly strong obese people to put on the Cincinnati front line and protect Burrow? Like,
Their knees won't hold up, brother.
no, bro. Like, fucking,
Their knees won't hold up.
I
Won't hold up.
Yep.
I mean, I get
Like
that.
a
I get
retired
that people
stripper,
in
it won't
Cincinnati. Look, there's got to be 5 people in Cincinnati eating that stank ass chili with the cinnamon in it that want to protect Burrow. Like it
Yes,
doesn't.
it's a fucking thing. It is
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
fucking serious. Yeah. Now hold on. Cinnamon rolls and chili is amazing, but they put cinnamon, cheese, and chili in their chili. Like, no, gross, man.
But all that, the Jags still lost. This is true.
Yeah.
You see, the problem was the Sunshine was getting ready to go do a new Herbal Essence commercial for that hair of his, and so his mind wasn't on the game. Like
But,
It-
hold
it-
on,
it-
Kevin. I'm gonna argue that defense was playing fairly good the entire game, but that defense was on the field longer than it needed to be, and you could tell because that 15-play, 91-yard drive killed the defense when they needed to stop. I'm not putting this loss entirely on Trevor. That defense.
oh no,
Yeah.
mean, he did throw 2 picks.
Yeah, but for people to come out and say it's Trevor's fault that they lost, it's not. It's not Trevor's fault that the team lost.
Here we got. This may sound controversial, but Joe Burrow is the most overrated, overhyped quarterback.
Dude, he
He's a
can't
good
stay
player.
healthy because the
Man can't stay
Bengals are
healthy
not
for
putting
shit.
the money into the offensive line.
So does not staying
Patrick
healthy
was-
make you overrated?
Well, but here's the thing. It's not like he's dealing with a bunch of open field injuries. The dude's taking more shots
Yeah.
than a homie in a gang-riddled neighborhood trying to walk home from school with the wrong color shirt on. Like it's not his fault.
No.
Like if it was because he wasn't taking care of his body, like you get with Zion, or if he wasn't making the right choices as far as how he's moving, that's a completely
bring up
different
Zion.
story.
In other words, his body
But-
isn't filled with chicken grease.
Exactly. Like he takes care of himself. Macaulay Culkin takes care of himself a lot better than other people do. And so I can't blame Joe Burrow for this.
No.
Yeah, I get it. He's had injury issues. But if you were standing behind those bum ass offensive lines they keep putting in front of him, you'd be pretty fucked up too.
Yep.
Like anybody would.
Kyle, any thoughts on the Bengals?
Yeah, Joe Burrow was getting hit more than a $2 hooker, man.
$2 hooker. Damn, not 10, 2. Damn.
Last week the defense looked okay. Then yesterday their defense looked ass.
So Dan
really-
Orlovsky of ESPN put up an image during NFL Live today, and I kind of want to. I can't put it up on screen, but I'll read it to you. Andrew Luck, through his first 6 seasons, took 828 quarterback contact hits, which was 21%. He got sacked 174 times, and his pressure percentage is 28%. That was Andrew Luck through 6 years. Burrow has taken 20% contact at 634 hits, has been sacked 201 times, so 27 times more than Luck did through 6 seasons, and his pressure percentage is a percentage less. Both through 6 years.
It's uncanny.
The Bengals, Mike, and this is the reason why I hate Mike Brown as an owner. The reason Dak has looked so good for as long as he has, the reason Jalen Hurts looks as good as he does, the reason Mahomes looked as good as he did for the first couple of years, is you need the foundation and the security of your prized possession. You need an offensive line.
In other
The
words, you need
Bengals-
the things that keep you from having babies.
Exactly.
Protection.
Yep.
Protection.
And-
Well,
and
it's like
that is their offensive line is cheaper than that $1 roll of toilet paper that you get at the Dollar Tree. Right? I mean, that is weak ass shit in Cincinnati.
$1.
You'll wind up with a
It's so
finger in
fucked
your
up.
ass, man.
It is so fucked up, man.
It's
No
fucked
hey,
up.
bread.
some of us that's a treat.
Look at it like this. If you took Joe Burrow, let's take Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase, right? Let's take those 3 people. Let's
Yep.
put those 3 people on the San Francisco 49ers.
Fuck
Get
you,
rid of,
David.
get rid of Jawan Jennings, get rid of Brandon Ayuk, and send Brock Purdy over there. You know these fuckers probably would have won like 2 Super Bowls by then.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They would have won like 2.
They'd have been unstoppable.
It's so fucked up because again, even when Carson Palmer was back there, Carson Palmer had Chad, he had TJ Houshmandzadeh. I used to use
They
them
also
on
had Corey
Madden.
Dillon for a year or two,
I
too.
used to use them on Madden and light people the fuck up, but I couldn't
What?
stop anybody with them. I would light people up all day, but they've had the same problem year after year after year. The line is not getting any better for this young man. We talk about it every season.
Every
They
week.
going to get him some help? Are they going to get him some help? Are they going to get him some help? And they still don't do it. You gave him all this
Nope.
money, and now he's hurt. That's the organization's fault.
Yep.
They're a terrible organization.
Yep.
They're terrible.
Yep.
Your star player, yet again, is out the second week of the fucking season.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And you had Super
He
Bowl
barely
aspirations
got
this
y'all in
year.
the playoffs last year.
You
Damn
think-
sure.
No,
They think they're
Bengals
going
didn't make
to
the
the Super
playoffs
Bowl.
last year, John.
They
What
all
last year?
did.
No,
they didn't make it.
Yep.
Oh, okay. They just missed it. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys this. Obviously, Burrow's probably out for the year. because the only way that he would
Yeah.
come back before the end of the season would be if the Bengals were in position to make a run. They're not going to be, obviously. So let's say day after the Super Bowl comes out, Joe Burrow wants a trade. Is anybody going to fault him for that?
No,
Fuck no.
I'm at this point like fuck it.
Yeah.
That's why I say just let Jake Browning play. Just let him play. Because what it ain't no point in going to get somebody else that could possibly help your team when he can
Don't need
get
to
hurt
trade for
too.
Kirk Cousins.
You can't
Don't need to trade
protect
for
him.
Kirk Cousins.
Absolutely not. No,
No.
he will
Nope.
finesse. He will finesse them out of $700 million. Oh,
And that's if he can move. At least Burrow's young. He can step up and move out of the pocket. Kurt ain't
Man,
moving out of
Kirk
the pocket.
Cousins
Kurt's going to
Man.
take the ball and be like, where are my blockers? And
Kirk can
whack,
get you to the
he's dead.
playoffs, man.
Man,
But he
Kirk
can't
Cousins-
do nothing else.
Man,
He'll
Kirk
get you in
Cousins.
there.
Man, Kirk Cousins has stole more money than Joe Johnson. I ain't gonna sit here in front.
Yep.
That man has stole more money than Joe Johnson.
You talking about NBA player Joe Johnson?
Yup.
no.
You think he stole money?
Well. Hold on. You got it wrong.
I got wrong.
Kirk Cousins has finessed the NFL more than John Wall has finessed the NBA.
There you go.
Whoa,
That's better.
whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa.
better. That's
Bradley
better.
Beal.
That's
No.
better.
No.
Bradley
No.
Beal.
No.
Yeah.
Bradley
Both
Beal.
of them.
Stop. No. Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
Did-
Yeah.
don't-
The
don't-
greatest con artist
Big.
in basketball history is Ben
He
Simmons.
just wanted to say he played in the NBA. I played
Right.
in the NBA. That's all he wanted to do. I played in
Yep. I just played it NBA. That's it. Damn, Damon.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
That's the statement.
Shit.
I ain't going that far.
Damn.
5 years, $275 million contract extension in September of 2020. Ooh. That shit hurt.
Somebody that's a quarterback away will take that contract though for Joe Burrow, and that's the thing is that's why you can take it, because if you put him,
Indianapolis.
there's a lot of teams like, Danny Dimes going to finesse them out of another couple $100 million like he did New York Giants. He's the new Kirk Cousins, by the way. He's just Kirk's still kind of hanging around.
But Danny Dimes has a playoff run.
Well, let's do this. Let's say, because the line is better in Miami. Miami is more competitive if you have Joe Burrow on that team. They actually improved the protection for Tua. It's just that Tua's taken so many fucking head injuries. He's dog shit now. Not his fault. And just, it's not. So, I mean, you send him to Miami. He'd have weapons there. Jalen Waddle, great running back room there up there too. And Miami's going to have the resources, especially because with how they're doing, they're going to have high draft picks that Cleveland or that Cincy would want for what they're going to do.
Good one too.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
I just, you get more success out of Joe Burrow if he is on damn near any other team in the league. I would say out of a handful of others. Go ahead.
So we getting to put Burrow off to another poorly organization.
They're one of the lower options, but I'm just saying, like, because they're Miami is a little bit better protection wise. They're a little bit closer to being a quarterback away team. Not the best example, but like, I mean, you put Joe Burrow in place of Brock Purdy in San Francisco, that team's going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Speaking of the 49ers, I wanted to go ahead and get in that as my last game. The 49ers get a win over my Saints, 26-21 with Mac Jones starting. Kyle, what you thinking about that game? Are we finally believing in Mac Jones?
I think he was set up to fail in New England anyway. So it's good to see a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
Bill set him up.
He was never going to be successful in Miami.
Bill set him up anyway, so he was. It's good to see him out there doing a little something. Again, when you're going up against a JV team, you should kind of sort of be, and it's no shot at Bill. But when you're going up against the Saints, you can kind of sort of. The only team I think the Saints will probably beat and will flat out beat is Carolina. Carolina is fucking horrible. Carolina can't get it done, but I think it's a good.
Carolina's going to split the series with them this year.
They might, but I think 49ers fans can be 49ers fans are happy because their team is 2-0. They're not 0-2 to start.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's a good thing. George Kittle's out, right? Kittle's out
Yep.
for the week.
Yeah, he
Kittle,
out.
Ayuk, and Purdy are all out.
Sure
Yep.
is.
Yes.
It's the blood magic of keeping Christian McCaffrey healthy this year that they're going to lose everybody else.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Probably so.
Mm.
What you think about this game, John?
Like Kyle was right. I mean, Mac Jones set up the field. He wasn't never really awful, but at the time, he really had no help in New England. So, like, who was he throwing the ball to? Bill Belichick was still trying to pull his old cards like he would with Tom Brady, and he ain't Tom Brady. He can't just make any receiver be real good, or he can't find anybody as quick as Tom could. Like
His mind is different.
Yeah, his mind mobility, his vision, like he's not there. So you can't.
After all, Mac Jones did go to Alabama, so they're not a real quarterback school.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I completely agree. But Mac Jones is a terrible quarterback. That's all.
It's hard to develop a white quarterback in Alabama. You got all those hot black chicks walking around. That's so much ass. He's probably never seen that much ass before, and he probably didn't get a lot done because he was severely fucking distracted by all that booty.
Yep.
Yep. And it probably wasn't in the shorts.
It was in the
It's hot.
sheets. It was in the sheets. That's where he saw the black booties.
Hey, but he's really showed that he's a system guy. And
That's all you need, though.
when the system is good, he's good. But when the system is bad, he's bad.
But like I said, look at all the talent he was surrounded with.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's surrounded with receivers who run routes, like who can
Right.
actually play. He was running backs for days. Like he had talent surrounded around him. So I don't think that it's not the fact that he can't play, but man, when you used to just having that kind of talent around you,
Right.
man,
Don't forget
look,
the wide
like,
receiver room that he had. He had
that's what I'm
Devontae Smith.
saying.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The running backs, the wide receivers, the offensive line, like it was all set up for him to win.
Right. Right.
Hold
But
on.
then you
Corey,
put
what
in-
part did you say is disrespectful? That Mac Jones has never seen a black booty before? Is that what you're saying is disrespectful?
I don't know. She'll yell at me later, probably. That's
Okay,
Yeah,
cool,
she'll
cool.
let you
Just
later.
checking.
She'll get you in the
Check.
chat. And she will get you in the chat.
Seven, you in trouble?
Probably.
In trouble.
It's
Seven in
wrong.
trouble. Jerry gonna
I
get
thought
him.
he was gonna get in trouble about what he said earlier, but I was like, oh,
Jerry gonna get him. Ooh wee. Ooh, I feel sorry for you, cuz. Jerry gonna get you.
Jokes
you
on
be
her. I like
sleeping
getting
next to
yelled
that
at.
microphone.
I was gonna say, Seven, if you need someone to tag out for you for that HR call with Jory, I will totally take it for you, sir.
I bet you would.
But yeah,
I would.
that's the thing, man. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go ahead real quick. Any final thoughts before we hit on baseball real quick? I just want to say any final thoughts from you, Kyle?
Fuck Jerry Jones. Fuck him. Fuck Jerry.
You see him in the locker room? Yeah. Yeah.
That was
No,
gonna pop a
man.
blood vessel, man.
Jerry
Yeah.
was about to fucking pass out.
He sure was.
He was about
Oh,
to-
He
yeah.
didn't know what was
facts.
going on. Just fuck yeah.
I gotta win. I gotta win. Yeah, this is my
Yeah, yeah.
team. Yeah.
Right.
Again,
Fuck you, Jerry
so
Jones.
it's only week 2. We got to see some stuff. The Rams did what they were supposed to do yesterday.
Yep.
Like I said, Carolina's ass. We're going to have to talk about not the Packers. We're going to talk about Pittsburgh defense next week, man. There's a bunch of old dudes out there. They look old.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They look old as shit.
Can we
And it's-
talk about the stupidity? Can we talk about the stupidity of the Pittsburgh special teams? How you let the ball go into the end zone and you not chase it and down it? Like,
fucking dummy. He'd have been released this morning.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. He would have been gone. He
Hey,
would have
hey,
been
Will.
gone. Yep. Yep.
Will,
Yep.
I'm gonna hit that. Will, I'm gonna hit that LA Knight, dummy.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Fucking dummy. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's about it. It's week 2. We're going into week 3. Still got a lot of football left to go. Chiefs fans.
Facts.
Chiefs
We got a
fans.
lot of football left.
You guys will be okay. They'll get back to winning. If they win close games, I would rather see y'all win close games than blow people out anyway.
Yep.
So, y'all just
Yeah.
got to get it together and start running the fucking ball a little more.
Yep.
Yeah. John, any final thoughts?
Fuck the Packers.
Yep.
I still don't like y'all, even though y'all playing really well. The Falcons. Y'all still stink.
That's a fact. That's what
To my
that's.
Vikings, we got to get healthy. We got like 4 or 5 really good people out. And 4 of them are on defense, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Christian Darrisaw, please get your
Yep.
ass back on the field.
Yep.
I don't know if
Left
it takes some
tackle.
cheeseburgers, some lettuce wraps, whatever. Get on the field, man. We got that whole side. They were just blowing it up all day. Get back on the field, bro. We
Harrison
still got a
Smith
chance
on
to
the
creep
defense
into
needs
some
to come back
playoffs,
too.
man.
Yep.
Because I
Harrison
mean,
Smith
like I say,
definitely
we
need to
got a
come back.
really good, yeah. Because Harrison Smith, even though he's gotten older, his mind to
Mhm.
help everybody else on the field is
Mhm.
what counts.
Yep.
Jeff Okuda, he's out. Like
Mhm.
it's a couple of Van Ginkel was out, concussion protocol. So, hey man, and Mason, I forgot the kid's first name.
Jordan.
They got to get that guy warmed up because once he gets going, especially in the second half, he's hard to bring down. So
Yep. Yeah, that one
I ain't
However,
lost hope in my boys, but at the
however,
same
they
time,
did
we're not gonna
announce
be that good this year. So
they did announce
and
Aaron
that's okay.
Jones has an injury. He is questionable for next week, which means if
Mm,
Jones will not play, Mason will get more carries. So that should work
yeah,
out for you.
and I don't
Oh yeah.
mind Todd Chandler backing Mason up. So
Oh yeah. All right. All right, you guys. I appreciate you guys running through. We about to jump into
yeah,
best
man.
ball. Then we gonna get on out of here.
All
All
right,
right, bro.
fellas.
All
Appreciate
right, you guys. Appreciate
You guys
y'all
have a
coming
good-
through. I'll
you.
holler
You know
y'all.
it.
All right. All right. 7. Let's go. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, he is out 3 to 4 weeks. So we'll see how that works out. All right, 7. Go ahead and take over the floor. Get us caught up on the MLB.
So let's talk. We'll go ahead and give Ando the pleasure of starting off with talking about the Seattle Mariners.
Are you talking about the hottest team in baseball in the last 10 games?
The
That
Seattle
Seattle
Mariners.
Mariners team? The
Yes.
team that's
Now,
won 9 straight?
yes. And now the Mariners have to be mindful of the
Of
fact
course.
that the Astros are only, a half game out and they're playing today. They're up 6-3.
They did.
So
They
it's
did
going to go
win.
back to be, that game is over. Okay.
Yep,
So
they did
yeah,
win.
they're up.
Yeah,
they
they got a
okay.
half game lead. They got a half game lead on the Astros.
So I thought that game was still going. So okay, so yeah, the Astros are a half game back, and the Astros do have the easier schedule. So the thing of it is for the Mariners is they can't let up. 9-1 over the last 10 is great. You've got to keep that energy going because that schedule is when you look at the next couple of weeks. You got 3 at Kansas City, and then you got that 3 at Houston, Colorado, and then the Dodgers. So you get what should be a relatively simple series, especially with the pitchers that you're going to face in Kansas City.
Then you got a tough series against the Astros.
And then with the Rockies, you should be able to, just be consistent. And you'll be fine to win that series. And ideally, you want to sweep them at least.
Mm-hmm.
And then your series against the Dodgers right now.
That could be make or break for the Dodgers as well.
That with how they've been playing, that could be. So my question to you is, I know as we've talked about this, obviously kind of lead towards, a lot are still leaning towards the Astros to get the division just because of the schedule.
Yep. I'm gonna say,
how do you feel,
man? Being a Mariners fan and knowing how we play in September, I'm not getting my hopes up, right? Because 9-1 could very easily turn into 1-9 over the next 10 games, right? With who we're playing. Because earlier this season when we played the Royals, we lost the series to them. I would say 2 of the 3 games were definitely winnable. And this is a different Royals team that we're seeing than we played, I think, in June or July. So it's a different Royals team. I do not want us to overlook the Royals to play the Astros, right? So if the Mariners are playing as you're taught in baseball. Focus on the series at hand. Do not look at the Astros and be like, hey, if we beat the Astros, we're going to win the division, right? You can't look at that. Can't overlook the Royals. The Royals are in perfect position to play spoiler. So the Mariners have to focus on this series, right? I'm absolutely in agreement. I think the Astros series is more important. I think it is the most important series that they have left. The Rockies, I would hope to God, is a sweepable series. I hope to God they sweep. But yeah, I think the Astros is more important than the Dodgers series. But with the way the Dodgers have been playing lately, that could be the Dodgers make or break to get a home wild card game rather than playing on the road. So I am cautiously optimistic, but if we blow it, being a Mariners fan, I would not be surprised.
When I look at what's left for Houston, as far as their schedule is concerned, they got 2 more against the Rangers, the 3 against Seattle, and then they wrap it up with 3 against the A's, 3 against the Angels.
Yep.
Realistically, every game matters because one loss and you're back to being tied.
Yep.
You got to win the series against. You've got to. Ideally, you want to sweep the Royals and the Rockies, and then at least get 2 or 3 against the Astros and the Dodgers.
Yep. I think that puts you in the driver's seat. Absolutely.
I think it does. Because there's going to be the random game. Like the A's, for some reason, this is the time of year where they actually play good baseball. Mm-hmm. The Angels, the same. So, well, I mean,
didn't the Angels beat the Astros in the last series that they played?
I think it did.
And so that, hold on.
No. That could make a difference. And it is still possible, despite how things look on paper, that Houston kind of fumbles it a little bit here, especially with the distractions they've had as of late with Framber Valdez and the issues that they've had with him. Which, by the way, for reasons that we know.
They split the series 2-2.
Which, by the way, for reasons that the 3 of us know, fuck the Astros. But anyway.
Yep.
Bong, bong.
Bum, bum, bum.
But the Mariners have to keep their foot on the gas if they want the division.
Yep.
Because that's going to put you in the driver's seat. And let's say things go how I expect them to go, because you're going to have Boston and New York in the 4 and 5. Honestly, at this point, it's interchangeable.
Mm-hmm.
That means that in the divisional round, you're playing. Where's the standings at right now?
4-5 would put you at 1. So that would be the winner of the Boston and New York series would go up against the Blue Jays, I think, at this point.
Right. And that's that, you know what I mean? So, for the divisional round going to the ALCS, having the AL East, the 2 people that are left from the AL East going against each other, I think that works. I think that works well for TV.
Yeah.
But when you look at the Mariners, that's going to put them against, as of right now, I believe it would be the
Houston.
Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, in the second round, though, the winner
in the second round, that would be against.
Yeah.
So that would be against the Tigers. The Tigers have been kind of up and down.
Yep.
So that is actually your best. That is actually your best path to a trip to the ALCS, is keeping that 3 seed. Because if you drop to the 7, if you beat the Astros in that wild card round, you're going to Toronto.
Yep. And fun fact, the last time Seattle played Toronto in the playoffs was the last time the Mariners got a playoff series win in the playoffs in 2022. So
yeah, but you don't want to play this Toronto team right now. That team is nasty.
You know what? If we can make it to the ALCS, I would take that as a win. I mean, I want the Mariners to finally end their 1961, so 64-year World Series drought, since we're the only franchise that has never made it to the World Series. I will totally take a trip to the playoffs. We'll start with the playoffs. Then if we can make it to the divisional round, great. If we can make it to the ALCS, awesome. And if we somehow, by blood magic and miracles, make it to the World Series, fuck it, we're going to win it.
Everybody
But-
playing better. Everybody playing better than my Mets right now.
It's
Do
man,
you-
and that's
do-
that.
do you
That's
need-
the next
do you
thing we
need
got to
therapy,
talk
Will?
about.
Do you need therapy, Will?
I need therapy.
You need therapy. Your Saints ain't playing so
because
good. Your Mets, the Bulls still suck.
the
That's true, John. You absolutely right, John. You absolutely right.
the Mets the Mets collapse since the 1st of June. Right now is the second worst collapse to ever happen in New York City.
Mhm.
If they miss the playoffs, it will be the worst
That
collapse
is
to ever
fucking up.
happen
That is
in New York
fucked
City.
up, Seven.
I'm talking about the 07 Mets, you
What's
selfish
he talking
dick.
about? He's talking about those 7 Mets. He's not
Oh,
talking
I
about what
didn't
you're
know
talking about.
9/11.
Yeah, yeah.
That wasn't a 9/11
there's no bigger collapse than the 07 Mets. No bigger collapse than the 07 Mets.
You could hold on. Well, no, okay.
Go back
it's
and look
07
at
Mets.
it.
No, you're right, because I would say the other one would be the collapse of the Yankees in the 2001 World Series.
Mhm.
But they actually made it
Or
to
the
the
Yankees
World
collapsed
Series.
against the Red
Exactly.
Sox in the 04 and the 04 ALCS because that was a bad.
No,
The Yankees were
because-
up 3-0,
right,
and they lost
but-
that series.
Yeah, but they were in the ALCS.
Exactly.
But that's the Yankees.
still the
Yankees
07
should be in
Mets.
the ALCS.
It's the 07 Mets. Like, that's the worst. Yeah, like, yeah. How I would never make a 9/11 joke. on
But that
September
07
15th.
Mets collapse, that thing was tragic, man. That's one back in the day. That's before me.
Yeah, but that wasn't in New York City, so that doesn't count.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
far as the team collapse goes, that's
The
probably
team
one of the
collapse
worst,
go,
obviously,
yeah.
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 But no, like for New, I mean, and the thing that frustrates me is there's no chemistry on that team. You don't have any pitching anymore. You started the year with what was supposed to be a solid rotation, and it's gone because of injury.
Yep.
And you've got Steve Cohen hemorrhaging another $350 million this year on a lineup that is at risk of missing the playoffs right now. Like,
Yep.
when we look at the path that the Mets are on,
3 against the Padres, 3 against the Nationals. Then they finish up with 3 in Chicago against the Cubs and 3 in Miami against the Marlins.
the Cubs will win that. See, but that's the thing. The Cubs are going to win that series.
They're going to win that series.
The Cubs are going to win
will.
that series.
Mhm.
By records, the Cubs and the Padres should win their series.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, though. Because the Padres are still, like outside looking in, trying to see what they can do to squeeze their way into the playoffs. They're very incentivized right now.
Yep.
So,
aren't the Padres in a wild card spot at the moment?
oh, they are. They do have that second spot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they have the second.
I mean,
'cause
but-
the Mets right now are in the 3rd spot.
But the Padres want to have that momentum because they want to be there. They know that they're getting ready to go into a situation where they're going to spend a lot of time on the road. They're 35-40 on the road this year. They have been a home team. So the Padres are playing for that. And the other thing that the Padres know is that if the Mets fall out right now, realistically, it's the Giants that are going to take that 7 seed.
Mm-hmm.
And
look, if the Mets
That-
fall
that-
out, didn't mean to interrupt you. If the Mets fall out, it's going to be hard to get back in. It's going to be hard to get back in if they fall out.
if they fall out of playoff positioning at any point, they will not get it back.
Nope.
The Giants are playing for something right now. Rafi Devers is hoping, and I think Major League Baseball is hoping that there is some kind of chance that the San Francisco Giants and the Red Sox make the World Series. Because the TV that would provide because of the Rafi Devers trade, that's probably one of the best storylines that's currently sitting right now in the postseason. If you can get to that World Series, and so the Reds don't have enough. The Reds are close, but the Reds don't have enough. But you don't want if you're the Mets, you don't want to fall out. You've got to figure it out because Soto ain't got nothing to shuffle about right now.
Nope.
And that, I said it this morning, free falling like a Tom Petty encore.
Between the pitching and lack of run production,
Yep.
they hurting bad. They are hurting bad. They got to fix it because, like I
They
said,
got to figure it out.
if they fall out, they staying out. They're not getting it. They're not getting back in.
So hypothetically, the Diamondbacks are playing the Giants right now in the series. The Mets have that third wild card spot. They're 1.5 games ahead of the Giants, and they're 2 games ahead of the Reds and 2 games ahead of the Diamondbacks. So even if you go 6-6, let's say you get swept by the Padres and the Cubs, but you get your shit together and sweep the Marlins and the Nationals. Do you think 6-6 is still good enough for the Mets to hold on to that wild card spot?
You know what? So let's look at what the Giants have coming in.
I'll look at what the Reds have.
With the Giants, you've got 2 more games. They're playing the D-backs right now. They should get 2 or 3 from the D-backs.
They should win 2 out of 3.
They should, and they're going to split. I think that the 4 they've got against the Dodgers, because of how the Dodgers have been playing, I think that the Giants split that series with them.
So that's 4-4.
Okay. So you're at, we'll call it, no, 4-3. So 4-3 out of the 7. Okay. 4-3 out of that 7. And then the Cardinals and the Rockies, I think they take at least 2 of 3 out of both of those.
Okay.
So you're looking at a, we'll say a low side of, what was that? 8-5, 8-6,
8-4, 9-4, 8-5, 9-4.
Yeah. Something like that.
Which is enough to overtake the Mets.
Which is, it's enough. So the Mets can't get swept by anybody.
Nope.
So
if the Mets get swept by either the Padres or
the Cubs,
that's done.
Yep.
That's it.
The Reds have 2 more against the Cardinals. Then they have 4 at home against the Cubs, 3
winning.
at home against the Pirates, and then 3 on the road against the Brewers.
They're not beating the Cubs. They'll lose 3 or 4 against the Cubs. Yep. And I could easily see the Brewers sweeping that series unless they don't play any of their regular starters because they're resting everybody for the postseason.
If that's the case, then that's 1-7 off of those 3 division games alone. So that puts the Reds out.
Yeah, like I said, the Reds are close, but they're not quite there.
Yeah.
And that's why it's the Giants.
Then the only other team we got are the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks are playing the Giants. They just put up 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th. So the Diamondbacks are up 3-1 right now. So let's say they take 2 of 3 against the Giants. Wait, we said the Giants were taking 2 or 3 against the Diamondbacks, right?
Right. So we're going to give the D-backs 1. Maybe this is that one that
then. The Diamondbacks have the Phillies at home in a 3-game series. They have the Dodgers at home in a 3-game series. And then they have the Padres in San Diego.
They'll lose 2 or 3 on that too, because that's another divisional game. The D-backs, and Martha's a D-backs fan. So I watch a lot of D-backs baseball.
Yeah.
If they still had Merrill Kelly, if he hadn't gone to the Rangers, I would be more inclined to think about
if they had,
maybe splitting it.
Or if they had Naylor and Suarez.
Ugh.
John Schneider for the American League, and I think for the National League, it's the skipper for the Brewers. I can't remember his name. But yeah, National League Coach of the Year is the skipper for the Brewers, hands down. Because the turnaround that they've had since the 1st of June is like the exact opposite of what the Mets have done. Because the Brewers had the Brewers, Pat Murphy. Okay. Yeah, Pat Murphy. Pat Murphy for the Brewers for the National League. Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you think,
by the way, really quick, before I forget, baseball fans, the nominees for each team's Roberto Clemente Award have been announced. Every team has a nominee, so I'm not going to go through the entire list of all 30 players. Go to MLB.com. You can get the information there. Go vote. That is the Major League Baseball's version of the Walter Payton Award. Like, for example, Liam Hendricks is the Red Sox nominee because he has contributed over $750,000 to cancer charities and cancer research this year. And the work that he's done talking about going through chemotherapy and everything that he went through in his cancer treatment. So definitely, sports fans, go to the MLB.com, check out the Roberto Clemente Award finalists, vote for your favorite. Each team has one. A lot of good guys on that list.
Do you
for
think
sure.
the Mariners, Dan Wilson, has a chance to win Manager of the Year?
No.
Only because John Snyder's done such a good job for the Blue Jays?
There's that. And I think that so I mean, yeah, that's what it is in a nutshell. But the Mariners' rise has been very gradual and very consistent.
Okay.
But the Blue Jays, it was almost a worst to first type scenario. They weren't the worst. But they were right. They were right
Anybody
there.
expected Toronto to have the season that they had this year.
Yeah.
Nobody did.
Yeah.
Going into the season, Toronto was expected to be 4th or 5th in the division.
Because wasn't it?
And-
it was Baltimore, Boston, and New York that everybody was talking about, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It was, yeah. But the expectation was for the AL East was Boston, it was Baltimore, New York, Boston, and then Tampa and
Toronto.
Because I
and
don't remember
Toronto.
anybody. I don't remember anybody talking about Toronto. Nobody
was talking about Toronto. In fact, it was the outlook for Toronto was so bad to start the season. Like I have a friend that's Canadian. He's a huge Blue Jays fan. And there was a lot of pissed off Jays fans to start the season. Like the outlook was so bad for the Jays that the Canadians weren't even talking about hockey as much. They were talking about how bad the Jays were. And that's how bad you have to be to distract Canadians from hockey during hockey season.
Yeah.
I did pull up the Blue Jays record from last year. They did finish last in the American League East at 74 and 88. So
Boston was 4th in division and they were 5th. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I think Tampa was 4th in the division because Tampa finished at 80 and 82. Boston finished at 81 and 81.
Oh, that's right. Okay. You know what? I stand corrected. Okay.
But yeah, to go from 74 to 88, plus 14 win with 12 more games to go.
Mm.
And they're gonna. Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Real quick before we get on here tonight, I just want to get everybody caught up to date. We still got the Chargers versus the Raiders. We got the Chargers up 17-6 right now. We'll see what happens at the end of that game.
Damn it, Herbert, stop throwing touchdowns. I need you not to throw fucking touchdowns. And Geno just got picked in the end zone. Geno Smith doing Geno Smith things, man.
Oh, yeah.
How do we feel about John Harbaugh versus Pete Carroll again?
Yeah. I mean,
same.
Uneventful.
Yeah, same.
Uneventful. All right. Seventh thing is getting us caught up in MLB. Let everybody know about your Wednesday show.
Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern on Sports Report and Wire to Wire Sports Networks. Podcast named deferred. Me, Craig Newton, and Erica going into the world of baseball, especially as we get going into the postseason. We will be talking all things baseball. And I'm going to try and get some of the other Wire to Wire guys that know baseball on the show as well when there's time. Kyle, of course, fellow Red Sox fan, gotta try and get you in.
Yo, this podcast named deferred. So don't you need more Dodger fans on the show because we're deferring all of our information till later on in the show?
One Dodger fan is enough, and I like it when she's not there.
Okay.
No, because fuck the Dodgers. Let's be clear.
Fuck them.
But no, we will be talking all things playoff baseball, getting ready to go into the postseason. I am planning on doing some TikTok lives during the postseason this year, calling games and stuff like I've done in the past, and talking about all of that stuff. I'm trying to get enough video game clips posted on TikTok that they will give me permission to start going live from my PC so that I can have things look a little better, but we'll see what happens with that. Also check out everything that Wire to Wire Sports has to offer every day and evening. Great shows from very knowledgeable individuals across the modicum of professional sports, including wrestling, basketball, baseball, and football, and then the college sports realm as well. So definitely check it out. We would appreciate your support every show you can.
All right. From myself, for 7, Ando, Kyle, John, Erica, who was in the chat but not here. We'll get it next week though. We'll get it next week. I want to say thank you everybody for being out with us tonight. We do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow morning on Coffee and Sports at 9 a.m. Eastern. I'll see you guys then. Everyone have a great night. See you tomorrow.
Bye.